Like and subscribe right now, or this will be in your bed tonight. Honey, download affiliate link in the description. Honey is a free browser add-on that can save you money online when you shop. It is free and is available for pretty much all browsers and can be installed in 2 clicks. Honey automatically finds and applies the best coupon codes online, so you don't have to waste your precious time. Honey has saved its customers millions, so add Honey to your browser today and start saving money. Who does not like free money from all the savings you will make? Download Honey today with the affiliate link in the description below. Hello and welcome back to ProRevenge. Before we start, please scroll down and click the like, subscribe and bell button. This means that you will get more videos from me and will really help me out. Thanks. Angry Howard. So I'd like to start this post by saying that this is my first ever edit post. Not that I've been living under a rock, just never really got around to making an account. Figured this would be a perfect place to start. TL. Doctor at bottom. About a year ago I was working part-time as a server and needed to look for some extra work as the busy season had slowed down and I needed to make more consistent money. I wasn't looking incredibly seriously as me and my girlfriend lived in a condo owned by her parents and I had virtually no bills. One night me and my girlfriend go to get dinner from relatively well-known pizza chain near us. Inside they had help wanted flyers practically spilling onto the floor. As I had multiple years of food service under my belt, I figured I wouldn't be an awful choice for some extra part-time hours. I mentioned to the manager that I was interested and would drop off an application the next day as I was dressed to go pick up pizza, which means a dirty t-shirt with my dog's hair on it, sweatpants and flip-flops. Obviously not interview attire. We take our pizza and leave and the manager actually follows me into the parking lot, practically begging for me to just do the interview with him. I thought it was weird, but didn't think anything else of it. Ended up getting hired. Now to give some backstory, when I say I have food service experience, I mean I have years of management experience all the way up to assist store manager for multiple fast food restaurants. The reason I didn't apply for a higher level job was, as I said, money wasn't really a huge issue for me, and at the time I was just coasting and saving money to move out of state. After starting it became very clear that my boss, who we will call Howard, had absolutely zero idea what he was doing. It started off with the restaurant having zero daily, weekly, or monthly cleaning duties, which if you worked fast food you know is an absolute necessity. He would consistently not have the answers to questions I had and direct me to other employees. Simple questions like which side of the oven a specific pizza goes in, and would smoke a cigarette every 20 minutes. The fact that the store had been open less than a year and was already in disarray speaks to how things were being run. I would come to find out he was a janitor, or custodial engineer as he liked to say, previously and had zero food service experience and somehow got hired to be the general manager. I saw this as an opportunity for me to get paid a little bit more for doing the same work I would inevitably end up doing. I offered to be his assistant manager as he had no one in his store who wanted to do it, and he had already asked me previously, on the condition that it stay part-time, because I really liked my serving job and didn't want to give it up. I told him that I would spend the time teaching him the behind the scenes stuff that fast food training doesn't put in manuals or online tests. How to effectively make schedules, how to make weekly cleaning charts, weekly build to orders for shipments, things like that. Then when busy season at the other job started, he could hire a full-time assistant. He delightfully agreed. Me and Howard were the only 2 managers at that store with 2 drivers and 5 employees. Other than that, he would schedule me to open to close shifts in a row on his 2 days off, so he could keep them every week, and would justify it by saying he worked open to closes on the days I wasn't there, since a manager has to be there to handle any of the cash from the safe. He never worked a single double shift. I worked this for a couple of weeks, and within that time literally every single employee except for me, Howard, and a driver we will call Jeff had quit, and we had hired new people. Me and Jeff got along swimmingly as we both were stoners into the same music and fairly laid back. We also loved to talk shit about Howard. He was also Howard's next door neighbor and sold him some weed on occasion, so he had all the dirt all the time. It became clear to me that there was some money issue going on somewhere, as we were getting way more tips at the front counter from credit cards on reports than cash going into the tip bag for employees. This wasn't the easiest catch, since he would save the tips up for 2 weeks to distribute them to employees on the weeks opposite of payday. However, with the store being an unorganized mess, it was hard to know if it was money being stolen or just simply numbers being put into the system incorrectly. One particular night I was closing the store and was having some issues balancing the drawers and the numbers weren't adding up. I called Howard, who picked up with a hiccup and a slew of slurred words. I explained to him the problem I was having and he tried to walk me through it, but was either too drunk or more likely just didn't know the answer to my question. I told him I would call his boss, who I had met a couple times and had mentioned if I ever had questions to call him. Howard immediately freaked out and said don't do that, they don't want anyone to know how to work the numbers on the POS point of sale, not piece of shit, otherwise they will try and steal money. Knowing that was an asinine response, I said, that makes zero sense. How am I supposed to fix the problem if I don't know how it works? Then he said the words that started the snowball that would come crashing down on his whole life. He told me, listen, you are asking too many questions about the cash. It makes you look really suspicious, like you're the one stealing money. I told him whatever, I would leave everything the way it was and he could fix it the next morning. Or try at least. I had to be careful because in food service, if stealing money even comes into question, most places will just fire you since they can hire any zig covered kid to replace you. Because of this and just my morals, really being called a thief is the one thing I do not stand for. So I hatched a plan with Jeff, who sided completely with me and had his suspicions for a while about him. Jeff knew that he was an alcoholic who could never turn down a night at the karaoke bar. Now Howard was interesting because with how incompetent he was, he still tried to be the biggest people pleaser I've ever met. But in like a lonely and desperate way. He had practically begged me multiple times for us to go drinking together or to come smoke with me at my house. Keep in mind I'm 24 and he was 32 with a wife and 2 kids at home. We decided to both invite him out to a night of karaoke the night before he had a big meeting with his boss and the VP of training for the whole company. Of course, since me and Jeff both invited him, he couldn't say no. I actually ended up having a good time that night. Not because Howard was good company. Because my plan involved me buying Howard at least 7 Georgia bombs, a double shot of Patron and a lot of beer, and I had to drink a fair share to not look suspicious. What a birder, I know. My girlfriend, who was staying for us, dropped him off at home around 5:30 in the morning after a rather long smoke session at my house, suggested by me of course. Needless to say, he did not show up to work the next day. He called and told his boss, who was already at the store, that his kid needed to go to the hospital the night before and that he was still in the ER. They called me around 11 AM to come in and cover his shift. When I got there, I asked Howard's boss why he called out, and when he told me the reason, I said, really, well, I stopped by that karaoke bar last night for a few hours and he was there. I wonder why he took him in and not his wife, and showed him a picture of an obviously fucked up Howard and myself. They ended up firing Howard within 30 minutes and had offered me his position as I had more experience than him anyways and was already practically running the store and had completely taken over training new employees. I would have been perfectly content with him getting fired. I never imagined to have been offered his job. I was blown away. However, I still didn't accept the job as I didn't want stress level the job came with. They say the best gifts keep giving. Well, so do the best revenge plots. Howard had his wife kick him out, ask for a divorce and full custody of his kids. He went over to Jeff's house and sobbed and cried, cursing me for ruining his life just so I could take his job from him. I would have given anything to have been a fly on the wall to see the look on his face when Jeff told him that I didn't take it and quit the job shortly after. TL. Doctor. Boss who is stealing accused me of stealing, so I take him out drinking and get him shithoused the day before a big early meeting. He gets fired, loses his wife, kids and house, and I get offered his job. Honey, download affiliate link in the description. Honey is a free browser add-on that can save you money online when you shop. It is free and is available for pretty much all browsers and can be installed in 2 clicks. Honey automatically finds and applies the best coupon codes online, so you don't have to waste your precious time. Honey has saved its customers millions, so add Honey to your browser today and start saving money. Who does not like free money from all the savings you will make? Download Honey today with the affiliate link in the description below. Thank you all for watching to the end of the video. But before you go, please like and subscribe for more. Not many of you at all that watch are subscribed or like the video, and this makes me unsure if I should continue to make more content or not. So if you want more content, please like and subscribe. If you don't want to miss out on any future videos, click the bell icon next to the subscribe button. Also, please give me some feedback in the comment section about what I can do better, because not many people comment on my videos, so I have no idea of people's opinions of thoughts about this YouTube channel. So yeah, that's all from me. If you have subscribed and liked the video, please consider sharing the video with your friends. Thanks and bye. I'm still doing daily uploads, so hope to see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.